What would Lincoln say? Topic 1, the rise of gun violence. Abraham Lincoln rose from poverty and obscurity to become one of the greatest presidents in the history of our nation. He was able to overcome what seemed to be almost insurmountable obstacles in life to reach this plateau because of his immense gifts of intelligence, wisdom, and integrity. We cannot rule out that he was chosen by divine providence to guide the nation through the most divisive and troubling time it has ever faced, the U.S. Civil War. Through the course of his 4 years as president, Lincoln demonstrated what became known as negative capability. That's when a person is capable of being in uncertainties, mysteries, and doubts without any irritable reaching after fact and reason. This strength he displayed during the Civil War, which arguably shortened its duration and allowed Lincoln to begin uniting the various factions within the country. He did this by holding to the godly principle of counting others to be greater than himself. And despite believing that many times he was right about a certain course of action, still listened and respected the opinions and counsel of others. Lincoln disdained what he called hyper-emotionalism, which was challenging the American justice system in the 1830s. Groups led by out-of-control individuals were creating a fashionable practice, not at all unlike what is happening in America today. In that time, groups of people gathered around those stirring up violence, usurping the rule of law by setting themselves up as lynch mobs, imposing their own form of justice on any person their bigoted and hateful vengeance seemed to turn. The issues they exacted their vigilante justice upon were not just limited to race. It included gamblers, white supporters of anti-slavery, innocent strangers suspected of conspiring to cause insurrection, and anyone they deemed in their demented minds to oppose some scale of justice they had invented. It got so bad that there were dead men hanging in trees all over America. Let's listen in to what Lincoln would say about the current issue of gun violence and its causes, most notably in America's schools, as Lincoln presenter David Nance of Jacksonville, Illinois, utters some of Lincoln's words and sentiments relating to the matter and how he would respond to such an issue. Here's a special note. Lincoln wrote speeches and spoke in a manner which resembled an older Elizabethan style. Where possible, direct quotes from his speeches have been applied, but for the purpose of improved clarity, a more modern form of sentence structure has been inserted where the speaker deemed necessary.
See how it came out?
Shut it off.
Yeah.